Well, hello there. You've come back for more. I can't believe it. You even have selected a grammar video. I am so impressed. Hey, it's so good to get to know that I'm talking to you. I miss you so much. And I look so forward to when we can celebrate back together again. I just keep all of you in my prayers. I love you all, and I look forward to the day when we get to have a big old party. After all of this passes. So let's get started with grammar. We're in chapter 5 still, and it's lesson 6. And this is the lesson where we decide, ooh, is this an adjective or is it an adverb? So I wanted to do this assignment with you so that we could make sure you were practicing it the correct way. And so the best thing to do is to follow along in the video and pull out your worksheet, have it in front of you, and read along. Be fully present, please, and get the most out of this as you can. And I'm not expecting that you will perfect this on this exposure, but that you will grow closer and greater in your understanding. Some pairs of adjectives and adverbs are often a source of confusion and mistakes. And the whole purpose that we learn this is so that when you translate this into your own writing, that you yourself won't make mistakes between adjectives and adverbs as you are composing an essay or a report or something. Good or well. Good is always an adjective. I'm going to say that one more time. Good is always an adjective. It modifies a noun or pronoun. Well is usually an adverb. It modifies a verb, adverb, or adjective. Well is an adjective when it refers to your health. Adjective. Today is a good day for a ball game. Notice the adjective is good, and it's telling you about what kind of day it is. Today is a good day for a ball game. Does the pitcher feel well enough to play? Now here, you notice that well is an adjective when it refers to your health. Here we're talking about, that was the wrong problem. Does the pitcher feel well? Here we're asking, is the pitcher healthy? And so this is an adjective in this case. Well is an adjective there. Adverb. I can see well from these seats. Here, well is an adverb because it's telling you about the ability of someone seeing. I can see well from these seats. The next troublesome pair are real or really. Real is always an adjective, and it modifies a noun or a pronoun. Really, on the other hand, is always an adverb and modifies a verb, adverb, or adjective. So these are the things that as you look into it and you remember it, it's gonna become more second nature to you, and you'll be able to remember the difference between real being an adjective and really always being an adverb. Here's the use of real as an adjective. Seeing the game is a real treat. And real is telling you about treat. Treat is a noun, and real is describing treat. As an adverb, I feel really lucky. Really here is an adverb, and it's describing the adjective of lucky. I feel really lucky. So if you remember when we talked about linking verbs and predicate adjectives in this case, or predicate nouns, here's the original sentence. I feel lucky. Subject is I, feel is the linking verb, and lucky is the predicate adjective. I feel lucky. Now, when we plug in really right there, really acts as an adverb because it's telling us about lucky. Let's move on now to bad or badly. Bad is always an adjective. It modifies a noun or a pronoun. Badly, on the other hand, is always an adverb. It modifies a verb, adverb, or adjective. And these are some things that until you get comfortable with it, you're going to just kind of have to memorize it. As an adjective, we use bad. That was a bad call. Okay, so we're talking about a call made, and then we're going to describe it. Was it a good call? No, it was a bad call, and that's an adjective describing the noun call. As an adverb, he pitched badly last inning. This word badly is an adverb and is telling you about the action of pitched. Now what I'd like you to do is to pause the video and give yourself a chance to try numbers 1 through 14 on your own. And then turn the video back on and play it and see how you did. Okay, back to number 1. These seats are good, aren't they? These seats are well, aren't they? Good is telling us about the seats, and they're describing the seats, so we know that good is the correct answer as it's an adjective. Number 2, there seems to be a real big crowd in this game, or a really big crowd in this game. How is how is crowd being described? It's being described by big, and really tells us about big, so we need the adverb really there. And I think let's go over here on the side and review for a second. We've got adjective and we've got adverb. And the ones that we have been talking about, good is always an adjective. What happened there? Okay, good is always an adjective. And unless you're and well is an adverb unless you're talking about health. Then you've got real is an adjective. And really is an adverb. Bad is an adjective, and badly is an adverb. Number 3, our team has been playing good or well so far this year. Our team has been playing well. Well is an adverb. It's describing the action of how they're playing. Number 4, we have been blank fortunate that all the players have stayed healthy. We have been really fortunate that all of the players have stayed healthy. We have been fortunate, that's fortunate is an adjective, and really is telling you to what extent have you been fortunate. So it really is the adverb. Number 5, for example, this pitcher could have been injured bad or badly when the ball came back toward him. For example, this pitcher could have been injured badly. Injured, badly is describing the extent of the injury, so it's an adverb. Number 6, I'm glad he raised his glove real quick or really quickly and caught the ball. I'm glad he raised his glove quickly. Now remember, really modifies a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. So it's really. We need the adverb of really. Number 7, I think we may have a good chance or a well chance. We might have a chance. Chance is a noun. We need a describing word or an adjective to describe chance. And in this case, it is good. Number 8, we may be real or really contenders for the pennant. We may be contenders. We need a word that describes the noun contenders, which is going to be real. The adjective real tells us about contenders. Number 9, here comes a good hitter or a well hitter up to the plate. We've got a hitter coming up to the plate. We want to know how they're being described. What adjective describes them? We know we have to use good because it is an adjective. Well is an adverb unless you're talking about health. For example, is the hitter feeling well today? That would be an adverb. Excuse me, that would be an adjective. Number 10, wow, he hit that ball good. Wow, he had hit that ball well. In this case, we're wondering how the hitting is. We need a word that describes an action. Words that describe actions are adverbs. So he hit the ball well. Number 11, he can hit a real long ball, can't he? He can hit a really long ball, can't he? Okay. What kind of a ball does he hit? He hits a long ball. Okay. Then we need something to describe this adjective of long. And so we're going to use really. Really is an adverb that is modifying the adjective of long. Number 12, I'll bet it feels good to run around those bases. Good is your adjective because it's telling you about how the person feels. It's a condition of existence. And here, it feels good. We have another one of those linking verbs. It feels good. You probably remember yesterday, or excuse me, it may not be yesterday, but last week when Grammar Girl talked about conditions. It feels good. It is being described as good, and so that needs to be an adjective. I feel bad or badly that Lewis couldn't join us because of a bad or badly case of the summer flu. Here we go again. We have a subject and a linking verb. I feel bad or badly. This is the subject, the linking verb, and the predicate adjective. We know that when we're dealing with an adjective, we have to use the word bad. I feel bad that Lewis couldn't join us because of a bad case or a badly case. We're going to describe this noun right here, and bad is an adjective that describes case. Number 14, maybe when he feels good or well again, he'll see a game with us. In this case, we're talking about someone's health, what condition of health they are currently in. Maybe when he feels well again, he'll see a game with us. All right, let's get started on page 119, chapter 5, lesson 6, adjective or adverb. Using the correct modifier. Underline the correct word in parentheses in each sentence. Label each word you choose as ADJ for adjective or ADV for adverb. Number 1, Denise writes blank enough to be published. In what manner is she writing? We've got a word that's describing an action, so we need well. Well is your answer. And we want to go over here and we're going to write ADV in the blank so that we know that well is acting as an adverb. Number 2, at the Japanese restaurant, the shrimp tempura tastes good or it tastes well. Tastes is describing the condition of shrimp tempura and acts as a linking verb. We know that a linking verb always connects to a predicate adjective. In this case, which is good. And a predicate adjective, is that an adjective or is it an adverb? It's an adjective. So we're going to write ADJ in the blank. Number 3, Rosa played the part of Lady Macbeth real well or really well. She played the part. She played well. That's your adjective. How are we going to describe that adjective? We're going to describe it with really, which is an adverb. Number 4, the driver who caused the accident feels very bad or feels very badly about it. Driver feels bad. Bad is your adjective. Again, that's one of our linking verbs. The driver feels bad. Number 5, Dolores did quite good or did quite well on her final exams. Dolores did quite well. She did quite well. Well is an adverb describing the job she did. ADV. Number 6. If Jason rides his bike that blank all the time, he may hurt himself. Talking about the manner in which Jason rides. Bad is an adjective. Badly is an adverb. Badly is the adverb telling you the action of Jason's riding. So we want to choose badly, and we know that is an adverb. Number 7. After a week, the milk turned bad or badly. I want you to look again. Milk turned, and then one of these words, bad or badly. Milk is the subject. Turned is the linking verb. And how did it turn? Bad. Predicate adjective. Is a predicate adjective an adjective or an adverb? It is an ADJ. Number 8. By now it must smell pretty bad or badly. It smells bad. Bad is the adjective describing how it smells. Adjective. All right, let's move on to section B. Writing with adjectives and adverbs. Decide if adjectives and adverbs are used correctly in the following sentences. If you find an error, rewrite the sentence on the line. If the sentence is correct, write correct on the line. Guess what? Today we're just going to correct a word or two. I'm not going to make you write out the sentence. Woohoo, celebrate. Number 1, that player looks good at the plate, but can he feel good too? So the question is, he looks good at the plate. Good is describing how he looks at the plate. That works. But can he field good? Field is an action and good is an adjective. So we need to change good to well. That's all you have to write. So your sentence would read, that player looks good at the plate, but can he field well too? Number 2, our team has a real need for a good catcher. You've got real here. That's an adjective, and it's telling you about need, so that's correct. And then you have good, and it's describing catcher. And that's an adjective, so that works. So for this one, we can write correct on the line. Whoop, whoop. Okay, number 3. The center fielder is doing real good now. So that might feel good to say, but it is absolutely incorrect in a couple ways. The center fielder is doing, how's he doing? This says good, which is an adjective. We need to tell the reader that the center fielder is doing well, okay? The center fielder is doing well. Now we need real to be in the form where it can modify an adverb. And so we need another adverb, and it would be really. So this sentence would read, the center fielder is doing really well now. The challenge with this is to transfer this to your own daily speaking and daily writing, that you would choose the proper words to modify what you're saying. That's a challenge. I catch myself all the time. Number 4, he is so good at judging where a real well-hit ball will land. In this sentence, they've got real telling you about a well-hit ball. Well-hit is an adjective telling you about ball. Real is telling you about well-hit. In this case, you don't have an adjective telling you about an adverb. You have to have another adverb telling you about an adverb. So this one would be changed to really. He is a good judge. He is good at judging where a really well-hit ball will land. Number 5. The pitcher really wants to hit the ball good. Does he really want to hit it good? He wants to have a good hit, but to get a good hit, you have to hit the ball well. So the pitcher really wants to hit the ball well and feels badly. Feels is going to be described by an adjective here, and we know that badly is an adverb, so we need to change that to, and he feels bad when he strikes out. So your new sentence will read, the pitcher really wants to hit the ball well and feels bad when he strikes out. And we just tell that pitcher to chin up. He'll do better next time. Number 6. You know what? That sentence is all crazy right there. I'm just realizing the pitcher really wants to hit the ball good and feels that should say batter, the batter. Okay? Mistake. Number 6, he should feel badly only when he serves up pitches that are real easy to hit. He should feel bad only when he serves up pitches that are really easy to hit. He should feel bad only when he serves up pitches that are really easy to hit. All right, that concludes this grammar lesson for Chapter 5, Lesson 6. Have a great rest of your day.